Greetings, students. This is Thursday, April 2nd, and I'm just here with my moose mug of coffee, and I have a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. So, hope you're doing okay. There's been a lot going on lately, and I want to talk to you about some of it. But for now, there's a few points that I want to go over. So, I've got a list here that I want to look at and talk to you about. The first one is the school closing announcement. So, there's more things happening all the time, and I can't really talk too much about the school closing announcement until it gets more detailed in a parent communication. So, but that matter is under development, and school closing information will be coming to you shortly in your student and in your parent communications. So it's out there to some extent, but know that more is coming. Grades are also being talked about. Our administration is giving us some grading guidelines for the fifth triad grades. So that's coming up, and we're going to be working to resolve that and to get those triad 5 grades out. One thing I want to talk to you about in regard to the grades is Google Classroom. So make sure you complete and submit all assigned work in Google Classroom. So anything that was assigned prior to our departure, such as the women's history project, make sure you complete and go through and submit all of these assignments, okay? So that you're up to date, all right? And for the economics students, you have a few things to think about. You have the Forbes assignments, the billionaires and the 30-30 assignments. You've also got your sole proprietorship and your general partnership assignments. So those things need to be finished up and submitted as well. And then the last one for economics was the stock market challenge. So I have already put into grades participation-wise the stock market challenge. I haven't closed out the game. It's still going to keep going until May 2nd or 3rd or something like that, the first week of May. And so the stock market challenge is still proceeding online, but you have already been given credit and grades for that, so you don't have to think about that. But you can look at it, you can watch it, you can make adjustments and play around with it, but the grades are already in the grade book. Regarding the Women's History Project, be sure to read and understand all the project requirements and the directions. So, excuse me. There's a lot there that students are missing, little pieces here and there. So here are some of them. Make sure you note who your number one woman is and why you chose her over all the rest to be your number one. So not just her list of accomplishments, but why you selected her over the others, okay? So make sure you put that in there with that particular slide. And then you need to pick 3 women in your life who have influenced and inspired you, and how they have done that, and why they are inspiring to you. So I need a list of names and then why they're inspiring. So I think we can all come up with a list of 3, and many of you have grandmas and moms and other teachers and people from your family history and personal history. So think about that. As far as workbooks go, just hold on to your workbook for now, and for economics, don't work any further than chapter 11. We started the Unit 4 workbook stuff. We read and we did, excuse me, we did some studying in chapter 8 and concepts of chapter 9, but don't worry about submitting workbook at this point. You can work on it so that it's done in case it needs to be submitted, but for now, just hang on to it. The next thing is tests. You can take and retake any test in Google Classroom. So I just need to know that you have completed it and what your score is. So email me that information, McKelvey. I finished the retake for this test and I got this score. So email me that, then I'll verify it and I'll put it into Aries, okay? So that's something to remember and to think about. Okay, this video is getting kind of lengthy, so I'm going to be making another one that has some other information in it. So I'm going to wrap up for now and say hang in there and be strong, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.